Right, this is another edition of GMK coming to you live from Kisumu City, and as expected, this is going to be the point of discussion today and how the president is going to be having the whole of this day taken care of for the better part of the day. Where we are right now is at the port of Kisumu, where the president is expected anytime from 10:30 thereabout, and is going to be launching this particular ship. Right behind me there is one of the ships that had been parked for the last 15 or 16 years, but it was refurbished at a cost of 200 million shillings by the Kenyan Navy, and now it's about just to be flagged off today by the president, as it's going to be transporting 24 those are wagons of fuel to Jinja in Uganda, and for the last 3 months, ever since it was rehabilitated at a cost of 200 million shillings, so far it has transported over 50 million liters of fuel to Uganda. Now that is an improvement, and being one of the wagons that is happening, the president is going to be flagging off that ship officially. Although it's been working, but it's going to be flagged off officially by the president today once he's here. Now the president landed in the city of Kisumu yesterday at around 3 p.m. thereabout, and thereafter he headed straight to Siaya, where he also launched a number of projects in that particular county. Now, one of the projects that the president launched was the road of Bondo Road, Siaya, and the water and sanitation program at a cost of around 2-point-something billion shillings. And the water and sanitation is going to help these people in the area of Kogelo and Siaya villages. Around 201,000 people are going to benefit from the first phase. We have got several phases. That's the first phase and the second phase that is going to benefit 201,000 according to the estimate. But then now, that was that. Probably just come, my cameraman. The whole of this place initially, for those people who have been in Kisumu way back before, this place was bushy, and even back in the background, these things never used to be there. The yachts we have here, the ships we have there, they never used to exist. The whole of this place was completely immersed in water hyacinth. All right? Okay, I know people must be asking, is this real Kisumu? This is Kisumu. All right, this is where we usually had the Luangni beach. The whole of this place was bushy, but it has been rehabilitated by the Kenya Air Force and the Kenya Defense Forces, who are actually taking care of this particular project as it stands right now. The project, as it is, has taken slightly 6 months, and 6 months, and the contractor says that according to the time that they were given, they are 60.2% complete as at today, and they're still continuing to do more of the project that is going to be given. They were given this project, particularly this project, so that they can rehabilitate the whole of this port for usability moving forward, and it's going to benefit across East Africa, not Kisumu region alone. And it's been having a lot of activities ever since it was rehabilitated, with the MV Uhuru transporting over 50 million liters of fuel. Now, this is just part of the wagon being packed here. Yesterday we had got plenty of activities which was happening. They were pushed into that ship over there. Already it's been packed, and it's now a no-go zone, with the president expected here anytime from 11 thereabout to go and officially launch that ship and flag it off to Jinja in Uganda, with over 24 wagons inside there heading to Uganda and transporting fuel. So this is going to be opening basically the economic point of this particular county and in East Africa in general. Therefore, just to give you an overview, Jen, to tell our viewers exactly happening. This particular place has been rehabilitated, and even what's happening, the groundwork is still happening, and the kind of ships that here were never existing, these ones have been brought here afresh, and they're docking. This place has been drenched. The whole of that particular place where we used to have hyacinth here, the whole of this area has been removed, and the ships can now easily dock, and it will be working as a pair. And we have got immigration office around this place, and we have got the Kenya Ports Authorities here, their offices and their shipping yards also at this particular area. Now, that is just part of that. If you can see that one, the MV Uvumbuzi is also that one. There is also another ship which was just brought, a new one, and the three. Two of them had actually been packed with the luggage and already left for Tanzania with fertilizer and maize and over thousands tons of fuel and of fertilizer and maize. And so the economic value of this particular place is just going to exponentially grow in the next coming years. Now, the president said that this is going to be one of the biggest long-term projects, having in mind that he has visited this place quite a number of times ever since it started its operations. And just having it in mind, the president is also going to be launching the Uhuru Market, which was also constructed at a cost of 200 million shillings, which is going to be launched today for the traders now to start moving in and having their trades. Most people were moved from the CBD of Kisumu, which has also been rehabilitated. That is the Kibuye Market. All right, they have been moved from the Kibuye Market, and it has been moved towards the new market that which has been built on a clean land. That is the Uhuru Market, which has been built at a cost of 200 million shillings. So moving forward from today, most of the traders will be heading towards that particular area to start, clearing the CBD and even getting the new face of Kisumu moving up and going. Now, another point, the exact particular place just behind me, probably you cannot see, is the shipyard, which was also rehabilitated by the Kenya Navy. Now, this is going to be quite important for the people here in Kisumu because it has got a dock where most of the ships will be repaired there in case there's any problem. Initially, according to the government, they had a lot of, they had to go to Finland to repair the ships or even their yachts. But right now, everything will be done from this particular point. Now, that's an improvement, right? That's an improvement. And therefore, moving forward, the particular area is going to be managed by the Kenya Navy and the Kenya Defense Forces. But the government says that even the locals will be included in the managerial position of this particular point. Probably for the background, you can hear, the train is just coming, giving us a warning that, time to move on. Probably my cameraman can just come over here. Masharia, thank you so much. Just come. The groundwork is still happening. Up to that particular point, the ships which were initially, the whole of this place used not to have anything. They were just submerged in water hyacinth. Probably you can just even see some traces of water hyacinth down here. And I have to tell you how this place was initially was. But as it is, things are moving pretty well here, pretty well. From the other side, probably just come, let me show you. That side, we have got one of the biggest ships which is being used for drenching. All right? I don't know if my camera can just zoom up to the other end. That mega and massive ship was being used for drenching. And it was meant to completely open this particular place as it is. All right? So, as it is, Maina, that is it. So, the train is here. Okay? That one. The locomotive is also moving from that particular point. It's going to be a very busy day. That is one of them. Such things never used to exist here in Kisumu, but as it is right now, it's up and running. Now that is an improvement. Hello, good morning. Yeah, that's just a way to say that, they are up and running, and, from the Kenya Railways taking care and taking charge of this particular place. Now, that is the only locomotive which was used yesterday to push these wagons into the ship inside there. And therefore, it's an amazing how this particular place has been moving and moving and moving. And just to have it in the next few weeks, in the next few days, in the next few months, or even years to come, it's going to be a long-term project for the government. And people can say it is in the heart of President Uhuru Kenyatta. How it's going to be happening? From around 11 or thereabout, the president will be arriving here at this port to flag off that ship, heading to Jinja in Uganda with tons and tons of fuel being transported, which again is going to be happening quite frequently. With this railway line already up and running as well, the fuel will be transported all the way from the depot in Kisumu, in Mombasa, brought here just to cut short that transport and the timeline of the road transport to Jinja in Uganda. So in the next 2, 3 or 4 hours, the president will be here accompanied by other dignitaries. That is ODM leader Raila Odinga, who is also be gracing this particular function. And tomorrow is a big day, the Madaraka Day celebration here in Kisumu, that is going to be also happening at the newly built stadium in Kisumu. So KBC is here, part of the GMK, of course, a special edition, of course, from the lakeside city of Kisumu. We tell you the only place to get the whole picture and first-hand information is here. So, keep it around. KBC is the channel to be. Jane, back to you. see is here, part of the GMK, of course, a special edition, of course, from the
yes.
city of Kisumu. We tell you, the only place to get the whole picture and personal information.
All right. Victor Oloo right there. Those are live pictures of what is happening in Kisumu. Just a brief overview of that particular area he's in. This is, of course, the planned opening of the Kisumu port that will be happening today. Among many other things that will be happening, there's also the scheduled launch of the new shipyard in that particular area as well. 22 wagons, each carrying at least 50,000 liters of petroleum. Such good works that are happening then. Of course, all this will be culminating with the official commissioning of the Jomo Kenyatta Stadium, which is also where the Madaraka Day celebrations are going to be happening. We'll be sure to keep you up to date with all the events that will be happening down in Kisumu leading to tomorrow's Madaraka Day celebrations. So stay with us as we stay up to date with all that and so much more right here on Good Morning Kenya.